Marcy and the Secret of the Hidden Pearl. Part 2. Marcy's heart pounded as the strong current pulled her away from Coral. She fought against the swirling waters, but the ocean seemed to have a will of its own. Just as she thought she would be swept away entirely, a warm glow surrounded her, and the current suddenly eased. She blinked in surprise as she found herself in a strange, glowing cave. The walls shimmered like polished pearls, and tiny luminescent fish darted around her. "Where am I?" she whispered. A deep, melodic voice answered, "You are in the Chamber of Echoes, where only those destined for greatness may enter." Marcy turned and saw Leora, the wise sea turtle guardian, gliding toward her. "Leora, what is this place, and how do I get back to Coral?" Leora smiled gently. "Fear not, young mermaid. Your journey has just begun. To reunite with Coral and unlock the true magic of the hidden pearl, you must pass 3 trial tests of heart, wisdom, and bravery." Marcy nodded, determination shining in her eyes. "I'm ready. What's the first trial?" Leora gestured to a glowing doorway that appeared in the rock wall. "Step through, and you will face the trial of the heart. Remember, only those with pure intentions can succeed." Taking a deep breath, Marcy swam through the entrance. She found herself in an enchanted forest of swaying sea plants, each one sparkling like a star. In the middle of the clearing stood a baby dolphin, trapped beneath a tangle of seaweed. It squeaked in distress, its big eyes full of fear. Marcy's heart ached for the little dolphin. She reached forward and gently untangled the seaweed, whispering soothing words as she worked. As soon as the last strand was free, the dolphin leaped joyfully, circling Marcy in gratitude. A soft, golden glow surrounded them, and Marcy heard Leora's voice. "You have passed the trial of the heart." The doorway appeared again, shimmering with light. Marcy swam forward, ready for her next challenge. She found herself in a vast open ocean, with coral towers rising high like castles. As she glided forward, a school of shimmering fish darted past her, forming strange, swirling patterns in the water. Before her, another glowing passage appeared, marked with mysterious symbols. She had entered the trial of wisdom. A voice echoed through the water. 3 riddles will be given. Answer them correctly, and you may pass. Fail, and you must try again. Marcy nodded, her mind racing. She had always loved solving puzzles. The first riddle appeared in glowing letters before her. "I have no mouth, yet I tell the truth. I shine in the darkness, but I do not move." "What am I?" Marcy thought for a moment before smiling. "A star!" The letters shimmered and dissolved as the voice spoke again. "Correct. Now the second riddle. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?" Marcy frowned in concentration. She repeated the words slowly, then suddenly gasped. "Footsteps!" The glowing letters vanished again. "Very good. Now, the final riddle. I am not alive, yet I grow. I do not have lungs, yet I need air. I do not have a mouth, yet I drown without water. What am I?" Marcy hesitated, then realization struck. A fire! The passageway ahead burst with golden light. "You have passed the trial of wisdom." Feeling a rush of excitement, Marcy swam through the passage, now more determined than ever. But as she entered the final chamber, a dark shadow loomed ahead. This was the trial of bravery, and she could feel the weight of an unseen presence watching her. A low growl rumbled through the water. From the darkness emerged a massive, ancient sea serpent, its emerald eyes glowing like lanterns. "Who dares to seek the pearl's power?" it hissed. Marcy's heart pounded, but she took a deep breath. "I am Marcy, and I seek it not for power, but to protect it." The sea serpent coiled around her, its massive form creating a swirling vortex. "Prove your courage, little mermaid. Stand your ground and face me." Marcy steadied herself, resisting the instinct to flee. She met the serpent's gaze, her voice unwavering. "I will not run. I will not hide. I will stand strong." For a long moment, the sea serpent studied her. Then, slowly, it lowered its head. "You have passed the trial of bravery. The pearl's secret is now yours to discover. A final passage appeared, glowing with the brightest light yet. Marcy knew she was one step closer to uncovering the truth. She swam through the glowing tunnel and emerged in a breathtaking underwater temple. The walls were made of pure sapphire, and at the center of the room sat a magnificent pearl on a golden pedestal. The pearl pulsed gently, radiating warmth and energy. As Marcy approached, symbols around the pedestal lit up, forming ancient inscriptions. Leora's voice echoed in the chamber. Marcy, the hidden pearl is a treasure of wisdom and kindness. It does not grant power but reveals the truth of the ocean's deepest mysteries. To claim it, you must answer its call. Marcy reached out and touched the pearl. A vision filled her mind. She saw Coral searching for her, the royal palace glowing with anticipation, and her family waiting for her safe return. Then, she saw something else seen approaching darkness, a disturbance in the ocean's balance. As the vision faded, Leora spoke again. The pearl has chosen you as its guardian. The ocean's fate may rest in your hands. Marcy took a deep breath, knowing her adventure was far from over. She had found the pearl, but now, she had a greater mission. To be continued.